So hello guys, today I'm going to present you. So before that I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Logan Maliki Ganesan and my number metric is 09DEM20F2001 and I'm for class DEM 1A. And today I'm going to present about causes of increase in mortality of birds. So let's get into the objective of the slide. So the objective, so I have 4 objectives in total and the number 1 objective is to encourage. So I'm going to the main objective is to encourage people to know more about birds, and number 2 is to motivate. So to motivate that it's not too late to decrease the mortality of birds, and number 3 is to educate people pros and cons of birds increase in mortality, and number 4 is to remind people how important birds are in our life. So before that, let's get a small intro in our topic. So about birds. So birds are a unique group of animals with an incredible ability to fly. They are a unique form of all other animals because they have wings and feathers. Birds are in fact descendants of dinosaurs and formal collective names are aves. They call aves. So, the vast majority of bird species have the ability to fly, a skill made possible throughout the evolution of wings, feathers, and a number of other adaptations. A number of birds, however, such as penguins or ostriches, have lost the ability to fly due to evolving in environment where flying was necessary. So, birds are found all around the world in almost any habitat from the emperor. Penguins in the Atlantic to species found in some of the world's hottest deserts. Some bird species spend their entire life in one small area while others migrate tens of thousands every mile year. So their color behavior and diversity is spectacular. It's difficult to find a more impressive sight than a bird gliding effortlessly on the wild. So let's not waste our time and get to the topic. So the causes of the increase in bird mortality. So number 1 is window strikes. So window strike is categorized as the collisions. So window strike is actually estimated to kill 97 to 976 million birds per year. Millions of houses and buildings with their billions of windows pose a significant threat to birds. Birds see the natural habitat mirrored in the glass and fly directly into the window, causing injury and in 50% of more of the cases death. Simple steps can be taken to reduce the number of birds striking windows. Decals that stick to the glass are not very effective, but strips of tape on the outside of the glass or strings of feathers hanging outside of the window, each no more than 10 inches apart, are fairly effective. Decorative features like stained glass designs or window dividers can achieve the same result. So outside screens are very effective both to reduce the reflection and to cushion the impact of the bird on a window. So, in short, anything that reduces or breaks up the window's reflection will reduce bird strikes. And then next, I'm going to talk about wind turbines. So, about the green one, wind turbines. So, wind turbines also make kill 33,000 birds per year. And as in the case of electricians, these birds tend to be large and scarce. Example raptors lah. For example raptors. The recent surge of interest in wind power has heightened concerns about their effect on birds has led to the has led the discussion of efforts by the wind power industry to design more benign windmills and to choose locations that are less birdy. It's difficult for an environmentalist to come out against renewable energy like wind turbines, but as long as the electricity is generated in is considered a supplement to satisfy the increasing demand, wind power will not really help the fight against global warming. Establishment of wind farms should go hand in hand with drastic cuts in electricity use, and there is a real need for more study of the relationship between birds and wind farms. So next we are sliding into pesticides. Pesticide is categorized as poisoning. Pesticides is actually kill 72 million birds per year, as possibly as many more. To subtler effects of pesticide may also make the birds more susceptible to predators or unable to reproduce, essentially killing them. A Kuala Lumpur study in 2000 found that common over-the-counter pesticides were responsible for more bird deaths than the West Nile virus. The West Nile virus was actually a virus just like COVID-19, but it's for birds. So yeah, the West Nile virus for birds that also known as a very deadly virus some years ago. So now then I'm going to hunting. So hunting, what about hunting? Hunting is categorized about as a predation. Hunting as a point of reference, the carefully managed annual waterfowl hunt kills about 15 million birds per year in North America, according to the studies made by University of Malaya. This, of course, is balanced by extensive and well-funded management and conservation efforts, so hunting is not a threat to the population of any North American bird, and conservation efforts led by the hunters have been hugely beneficial to many species, in addition the ones being hunted. So now let's go to the last point, which is disease. So unknown numbers. These are numerous, very numerous in birds, such as bird flu. And recently, if you have watched the news, there is uh, H1N1, which is a bird flu, as found in China again, as the first case recorded in the world. So disease is a major source of mortality for birds and may be the underlying cause of death in many cases of predation. Most avian diseases are fairly specific, such as the conjunctive eye disease that hit the house finches hard in the eastern states. Botulism can be a serious problem in wetlands where water is drying up. The West Nile virus has, as I spoken before in the hunting, the West Nile virus has recently caused concern because it affects a wide range of species and has spread rapidly. The Hawaiian Islands have been particularly hard hit by the avian disease and offer a sobering example of the dangerous introduced disease naive local bird populations. So, and then I'm going to add a little bit about the causes, which are electrosuctions. So the electrosuctions kills thousands of birds per year. This occurs mainly when large birds such as raptors make contact between a live electrical wire and ground such as pole. Relatively safely, a small number of birds are affected believes the significance of its threat, since species such as golden eagle are more susceptible. Large, large predators like eagles have smaller population sizes and lower reproduction rates than songbirds. Songbirds is usually in the morning you can find them in the trees. Chip chip chip, just like that. They are the morning alarm clock for me beside the trees. So yeah. So removing a few thousand birds from the population will have much larger impact than removing the same number of, say. So under by the studies by Hogwatch International revealed an electrolysis rate just under one bird per 100 poles per year, or 547 birds at 74,000 poles in Utah in 2001, in the range of 2001 and 2002. About 10% of the birds killed were golden eagles, 34% were ravens, and another 25% was Butios. Yeah, it's called Butios, which is red-tailed and Swainson and Farringham hawks. Fortunately, Pesicop, the owner of the poles, is committed to making changes in reducing the electroctions, and I just really hope that other regions will follow. So, in the conclusion, the causes of increase in bird mortality is window strikes, pesticide, wind turbines, hunting, and disease, and adding more about the electricians. So before I finish, I have made some research, and as you see in the picture, these are the estimated annual mortality of the birds, which is the highest are windows, which is 1,000 per year found in Malaysia. They are not starting from zero, because there are at least one case every year, which makes them at least 100 of them are being killed, and maximum 1,000 are being killed from the winter strikes. So yeah, um, that's all for me. Thank you very much.